One thing that was also noted is that the property cost, at least or the property sector in Myanmar, has started to see a bit of a pickup. In fact, some analysts have actually pointed out that because of the uncertainty, people would rather invest in real estate rather than putting their money in the bank. Can you talk to us about what the environment is and whether or not things are more stable for the property market there now as compared to, say, 12, 18 months ago, JR?
Yes, certainly. I think this is primarily driven by both the inflationary environment, but also the significant depreciation we've seen in Myanmar's currency. We've had an 80% decrease against official bank rates since 2021. And in the unofficial markets, we've had more than a 100% decrease in the value of the local currency. And so clearly we are seeing people rotate out of financial assets, basically cash in their bank deposit holdings, into hard assets. And that's a macro trend that we would expect to continue for the foreseeable future. And so that benefits clearly a real estate developer like Yoma Strategic. And that's the reason why we are very focused on trying to deliver more product and new product into the market to meet that consumer demand.
But in terms of your project at the moment, and you mentioned you are in a consolidation phase, does that mean that you're going to be pausing or perhaps just holding on to your current project as status quo? Talk to us about whether or not you're still able to start new projects or continue existing projects, given the uncertainty that many of us from the outside looking in seem to be sensing.
Certainly. So if I take the Yoma Central project firstly, that is again our big flagship project in the city center. It's a mixed-use development. We are intending to restart that on the back half of this year. So actually, we are looking to start construction as well as sales activities for that project again. If I look at our other residential estates, we've actually launched a number of new products over the last 2 years, primarily targeted towards the affordable segment of the housing market. But that is definitely an area where we'll continue to launch product and continue selling. In fact, if you look at the last 12 months, we had record home sales in terms of the number of units sold that we've ever had before. And if I just take an anecdote, we launched our last building of our City Loft product at Star City, which is one of, again, our residential estates. That last building of over 150 units sold out within 24 hours. So I think we see, again, the strong demand in the market for our product. We have pretty good positioning in terms of the actual product price point. The fact that our estates really distinguished themselves during this crisis in terms of an environment which is both safe, it's comfortable, and it provided a level of utilities that was cut off in the rest of the city, I think really distinguished our product portfolio compared to other developers.